Hello everyone, welcome to Mocking Sapien. My name is Tanay and today we're going to talk about Coronil, vaccines and then Mixopathy. It looks like now India probably might go into the second wave of COVID-19. After months of decline in COVID-19 cases, suddenly it has started to rise, especially in Maharashtra and Kerala. And probably might come in the whole of India, you never know. But there is kind of a ray of hope, the COVID vaccine. Now it has started being administered to people. And initially it was started very slowly, but now from the 1st of March, it'll be available in private hospitals too. But things are always sketchy. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. Mutations are happening, so you don't know what mutation might come up and don't know anything, but let's hope for the best. Now in India, there are two vaccines. One is Covishield and one is Covaxin. Covishield has an efficacy rate of approximately 70% and can go up to 90% with 2 doses. And Covishield is developed by Serum Institute of India and all their trials have been completed and all their data is out for us to see. And Covaxin, which is made by Bharat Biotech, there are no efficacy results still out. It's still not out and the company Bharat Biotech is still saying after 2 weeks we'll release it. But despite the results not being out, this vaccine has still got emergency approval. Now I understand that we must support Make in India and all these things, but not at the cost of health. But अपने Godi media, they are like, how can you not trust this vaccine? Shame on you.
कोवैक्सीन पर अविश्वास आखिर क्यों फैलाया जा रहा है? क्या ये भारतीय वैज्ञानिकों का अपमान नहीं है? क्या इसके पीछे कोई इंटरनेशनल लॉबी तो काम नहीं कर रही है?
We are proud of the India vaccine. Let's all use the hashtag viewers. Proud of India vaccine. Use it.
जो देश की वैक्सीन होनी चाहिए, जिस पर एक आम हिंदुस्तानी इस वक्त गर्व कर रहा है, उसको लेकर विपक्ष बार-बार सवाल क्यों खड़े कर रहा है?
आप लोग वैक्सीन पे भरोसा तो करें।
आप बताइए।
अरे आप भरोसा तो करें।
तो भारत की कंपनियां भारत में निर्मित है, भारत के लोगों के लिए है। इस पर मैं गर्व महसूस ना करूं तो क्या करूं?
Hashtag भारत माता की जय. Trust India's vaccine because India's vaccine is the best because it's made in India. Nice. बट द थिंग इज इधर फेथ और ट्रस्ट नहीं चलता है, फैक्ट्स चलते हैं, डेटा चलता है. यू जस्ट कांट बी लाइक ट्रस्ट द वैक्सीन एंड टेक इट. वैसे नहीं होगा भाई. बट हाउ कैन वी जस्ट कीप इट एट वन कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी, द कोवैक्सिन कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी? वी नीड टू गेट समथिंग मोर, राइट? थोड़ा मोर मसाला. सो वी गॉट कोरोनिल बाय पतंजलि, द क्योर टू COVID-19.
Vaccine is not a medication. Vaccine is prevention.
Scientists around the world are working their asses off, spending millions and billions of dollars to make the vaccine. Hey, this Ramdev Baba lands up out of nowhere. Ele, Coronil. It's made with herbs and neem and ashwagandha and tulsi and जो herbs है ना सब ठूस के डाले उसमें. Just have it. कोविड गॉन रे. तुम टेंशन काय को लेते हो?
हमने प्रिवेंशन और उसके साथ में उसका ट्रीटमेंट और कोरोना के आफ्टर इफेक्ट, जिसको लॉन्ग कोरोना कहते हैं, कि उससे भी लड़ने के लिए हमने ये कोरोनिल बनाई.
सॉर्ट पतंजलि का कोरोनिल इज सो इफेक्टिव. इट्स नॉट जस्ट प्रिवेंशन, इट इज प्रिवेंशन एंड क्योर. ब्रिलियंट. आई थिंक रामदेव बाबा शुड गेट द नोबेल प्राइज नाउ. इट्स हाई टाइम.
लाखों लोग ठीक हो चुके हैं. अभी डेटाबेस की बात करें तो किसी भी वैक्सीन वाले से ज्यादा डेटाबेस हमारे पास में है.
Patanjali has more database than vaccine manufacturers. Did you even know it? Keep questioning. Shame on you guys. Vaccine manufacturers all over the world have done a lot of trials, like on many participants, approximately 60,000 participants for AstraZeneca, the Serum Institute vaccine. 60,000 people globally, okay, and on various demographics. But Patanjali also is like, even we have data, even we have conducted clinical trials. But how many? Just take a wild guess. You guys just keep a number in mind right now. It's total of 95 participants. Just 95 participants. But wait, that's not it. Out of that, only 45 people out of those 95 people, 45 people got the Coronil tablet. The rest got a dummy tablet. So this test was conducted only on 45 people. But that's still not it. The patients these 45 patients were asymptomatic or mildly symptomatic. So they were anyway going to become fine. But Patanjali claims that they became fine faster. But again over here, we don't know for how long they have been positive before being tested positive. So that data is also not clear.
99 से लेकर के 100% एफिकेसी के साथ पूरे साइंटिफिक डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ में आपको उपलब्ध कराते हैं।
अबे साले
Like there are so many problems regarding this Coronil, man. But tum khao Coronil. Then Baba Ramdev says that this Coronil has been approved by WHO. By WHO it has been approved.
उसको पूरा अब सर्टिफाई कर दिया है गवर्नमेंट की एजेंसियों से लेकर के, और जो है DCGI से लेकर के, WHO से लेकर के,
And this is like a lie. Like blatant lie. Like how do you manage to lie so much? Like people's life is at stake and you still manage to lie like this. Yaar. Now this is what WHO said. WHO has not reviewed or certified the effectiveness of any traditional medicines for the treatment of COVID-19. And all of these events attracted a lot of criticism from IMA, Indian Medical Association. And then Acharya Balkrishna, the CEO of Patanjali, comes with a backlash. Like, this is uncalled for and all. We have never undermined modern medicine. तुम क्यों इतना हमारे पीछे पड़े हो बे, हैं? काम करने दो ना, धंधा चलाने दो हमारा. The major criticism Dr. Harshvardhan faced, who is the health minister of India, because he had gone for the launch of this Coronil tablets, the cure for COVID-19. But nahi bhai, ye le COVID-19 cure, Coronil. Now let's come to mixopathy. Recently the doctors have been protesting against this new permission which Ayurvedic doctors have got, that they can perform surgery. The government has allowed Ayurvedic doctors to perform surgery. The first thing you need to understand about surgery is that surgery is just not about cutting something and doing something with the body within. It is a big process. Like, even if treatment of a disease comes, there are various aspects revolving around treatment, and one of them is surgery. And even when you opt for surgery, there are various aspects even surrounding surgery which need to be looked at. Like, for an example, let's take cancer, and an operation has been done and the tumor is removed. But after that, they resolve to radiation therapy or chemotherapy. So what is the alternative to this radiation therapy and chemotherapy? Neem ke patte. Neem ka patta kadwa hai. The major role during a surgery is that of an anesthesiologist. In many countries, the anesthesiologists are paid more than the surgeons. That critical is a job of an anesthesiologist. So what's the alternative to anesthesia and oxygen in Ayurveda or alternate medicines? Aloe vera. Now, antibiotics are given to patients who are going to undergo a surgery of, suppose, appendicitis as a life-saving measure. So what is the alternative to antibiotics? Jadi booty. After an operation or during an operation, sometimes blood pressure falls fast. And that time you require dopamine infusion or blood transfusion. So what is the alternative to dopamine infusion and blood transfusion? Tulsi and ashwagandha. There are so many aspects of surgery which can't and shouldn't be ignored, because if mixopathy happens, if you ignore all these aspects, it can lead to loss of lives to another extent. In the process of cutting costs, something else only might happen to you. Now, I am not against Ayurveda. Ayurveda is one part. Allopathic medicine and modern medicine is another part. Don't mix them both. And if the government is so enthusiastic about allowing Ayurvedic doctors to perform operations, if in case in the future they have some issues, please, you are free to go to the Ayurvedic doctor and get yourself operated. That will be a good thing for you to do. Go ahead and do it. Then we'll see that time what you opt for, modern medicines or Ayurveda. And that's about it. Thank you everyone for watching the video. See you guys in the next one.